Wenn man sich die Welt anschaut, dann hat man jeden Grund, ohnmächtig zu werden, Angst zu bekommen, hat man jeden Grund, in Frage zu stellen, ob man überhaupt noch etwas ändern kann. So oft wird auf die Straße gegangen, so oft die Stimme erhoben, so oft die Faust dazu. Menschen scheinen zuzuschauen, aber wer ändert etwas? Wir wissen, dass der menschengemachte Klimawandel aufzuhalten ist und eine klimagerechte Welt möglich.
Without Kerosene to Berlin is a one-hour documentary about climate change awareness. It's a form of advocacy from some young filmmakers in Germany, directed by Roy Fochtman, and it's essentially a road journey to protest against several farms and several industries who are creating significant damage to the climate. The climate movement, there are many people who advocate for it, probably stemmed from Greta Thunberg protesting in front of the parliament in Sweden, and from then grew the movement Fridays for Future. So this documentary takes that concept but takes it a few steps forward, in fact a few cycles forward. The cycle journey is a bunch of students travelling across Germany without using up fossil fuels, and essentially interviewing various people on the road who are representatives of various industries who contribute negatively to climate change. But what strikes me as so amazing is the humility under the production and the minimalism in which it was captured. It does have humour, it does have more dramatic elements, but it has that sense of camaraderie. The people are all together, they're all united in this mission to raise awareness. It's not harsh advocacy, there's no violence, it's almost a silent protest in which during the restrictions of COVID times people went out to share their feelings, to have a bit of a good time, but ultimately to unite and share this message with the world. Lots of documentaries and lots of advocacy pieces have emerged in the past few years, but this is one of the ones that really keeps level-headed. There are some people whose ethics do not necessarily align with their beliefs or their concerns for awareness. In this situation, this documentary really does complement all sides of things. So you really feel engaged on a journey with young people, but you really feel that they are connected with their message, and you feel their intentions and their compassion, but also they're having a fun journey. They're not depressed about the situation. They are interviewing people and they are challenging people responsible for the industries that are harmful, but it's not done in a rude way, it's not done in an aggressive way, and that is one of the forms of activism that I really prefer myself. So it was really fun to watch this documentary in which everything was self-contained. The filmmakers obviously endured challenges in filmmaking. This is always the case, but especially when you're telling a story that is so demanding in terms of the elements that you're exposed to, but also the topic being so sensitive and everyone has their own opinions about it. So congratulations to you, Roy, and your team. Despite the challenges that you faced, I think you've been one of the teams who have raised awareness in one of the most humble ways, and I think there's a difference to be made. You know, you're definitely proving that students have the knowledge, have the sense, the common sense, and in some cases the technology to reach out further afield and really make a difference. So I was really touched by this documentary. I hope you find other means to expose this film, and together is the best way to make a difference for the world, and in your personal case right now, to some other fellow filmmakers who have enjoyed this film at Film and Film Festival. So thank you very much for the submission.